Howdy, y'all.
That was awkward. Anyway, hey.
Hey. All right, so we're doing a recap right now for the past 3 days because we have been so busy relaxing, and actually not just relaxing, we're doing work too. So we are in Monson, Maine at a hiker shelter. We're actually like right close to the hiker shelter now. We just had lunch.
Today is...
not shelter. I'm sorry. A hiker...
Hostel.
Today
is Saturday, July 9th, and we're going to recap the 8th and 7th.
Boom. Yes.
So the 7th, we woke up we've stayed in our first shelter. What was the name of that shelter? Wilson Valley Lean-To. It was our first shelter. It was all right. At least we didn't have to set up a tent. The shelter leaned just a little bit, so our heads were like...
we were like an inversion table a little bit, but not too bad.
But at least we didn't have to set up and tear down a tent.
Yeah, and we did not get any bears, and we did not get any mice on us, and the bugs were not too bad either, so... Yeah.
So the shelter experience was pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good.
We woke up Friday morning, the 8th, and hiked 3 miles out to a pickup point, a trailhead. And we called the hostel, and the shuttle driver was actually already on his way to drop off some hikers going out. So we waited 5 minutes?
Yeah, not very long.
5-10 minutes.
Nice. We were so stoked.
So he picked us up and brought us back to the Shaw's Hostel, where we got leftover blueberry pancakes, fresh orange juice,
coffee in a mug. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. And a picnic table. Oh, God, you guys have no idea. You have no idea what it's like not to have, like, chairs and picnic tables and stuff. I know, we're like, oh, my God, thank you.
So once we got in and had our free pancakes and blueberry pancakes and orange juice, they gave us a tour of the place. So it was basically just a really big house with like all these random rooms. There's obviously most of them are community rooms with big tables where people can sit around, and they had just a general room with like a TV which had Netflix and had a VHS, a VCR. We got to watch Indiana Jones on VHS.
I watched Raiders of the Lost Ark last night on VHS.
They had some cards.
Had to rewind it and everything.
They had some cards. They had some musical instruments. I played piano a little bit. They had a didgeridoo and some guitars and stuff. But most people were hanging out, just outside, just hanging out.
Yeah, so much
because it was so nice. So we got a tour. And we actually got a private room. So our room has 4 walls, which is kind of odd to us.
And a roof, and it's not made out of fabric, and it was great. But yeah, most of the time when you stay in a hostel, let me fix this camera a little bit. Most of the time when you stay in a hostel, you'll be sharing like a big like bunk house with a lot of people. Like it's like a big room with like lots of beds. So, but we paid a little smidge extra.
Just $10 extra.
Yeah, just
$10 extra. Bathrooms right outside the door. 2 bathrooms, so we got a shower. The shower!
That was the best shower I ever had in my life. I was in there like making noises.
Wash and dryers are $5, but not bad. It was totally worth it.
Totally worth it.
They have I think the big thing for me is they have a scale there. Whoops.
Oh my gosh.
The wind is gonna blow this camera around.
I see.
Oh, just lean in towards me then.
Okay.
We'll adjust. We'll let the camera do it.
Okay.
So they have a scale, and I'm like, oh, okay, I gotta check out the scale. I went from 255 in 2 weeks down 26 pounds. Just lean towards me. I lost 26 pounds in 2 weeks. So we'll adjust because the wind is moving the camera around.
Yeah. 26 pounds, you guys.
In 2 weeks.
I watched it happen, and I was like, where are you going? You're disappearing. Oh, my God.
So that was cool. Another thing about Shaw's Hostel is they have a gear store, which has all your headlamps and shoes and hiking gear. Upstairs they have your Stickers bar, your M&Ms, your tortilla wraps, hiker meals.
Yeah, mostly hiker meals.
Pop-Tarts. Just a mini version of a cheap grocery store. So
I wouldn't say cheap. I would
Yeah.
not say cheap. Hiker stuff's not exactly cheap.
So after we toured the hostel, we actually got out into town, the town of Monson, which I forgot to look up, but I think somebody said it has a population of like 615.
Yeah.
615
It's pretty small.
people. There's an ice cream store over here. Monson General Store. Actually, the general store is really cool. And then over here is a nice little lake, where on the other side of that lake is a pub where we had lunch yesterday. I had a pizza, and Pam had a gyro. And,
Yeah, but most of all, I had the one thing I was craving the entire time on the trail. I could not get out of my brain. All I wanted was a big old Caesar salad with fresh vegetables. They were not dehydrated. That's all I wanted, was something fresh, and it was so good. So good.
So we had lunch there yesterday. And further up the street, about 400 yards, everything in town is within walking distance. There's a gas station, which is funny to say, but gas station. The pizza there was all right. They had hamburgers and, just your gas station, regular gas
Yeah.
station food.
Mine was gross. It was gross.
Yeah, with chips and stuff. So,
Yeah.
and they have a fine dining restaurant here. So we called at 6 last night when they opened, and then we walked up here and they were closed.
Yeah, they
so.
weren't really open. But we did find this great general store, which is right in back of us, which has like everything that you possibly want for resupply. It's
yeah.
really, really nice. We took a little.
We have some footage of that. We'll
Yeah, I
show.
got a little footage in there of us, shopping around for some of our resupply for the next leg of our hike. And then let me think. Oh yeah, and we're running around in like loner clothes right now. So I just want to say like Shaw's Hostel is like the coolest. I mean, they are so amazing. If you ever do a through hike on the AT and you're up in Maine, you want to stay at Shaw's. Like, we're so spoiled. We've been told they're the best, and they truly are. Like, everything exceeded our expectations by tenfold. I mean,
It's all on you.
we'll get over here. Yeah, I mean, look, I've got the Jimi Hendrix teacher. So we walk in, to do our laundry. You gotta, get your clothes off. Like, you gotta wash everything. So they have loner clothes, and they're so funny. This town is hilarious because you see, it's just a little hiker town, and you see a bunch of hikers, like these people with like great big muscular legs and everything, and then they're wearing just like the goofiest stuff because everything is like hodgepodge mix mat. I mean, I don't know where they get these clothes, but some of them are pretty funny. So anyway, yeah.
That's about it for the past 2 days. We're going to spend today is, like I said, Saturday, July 9th.
Yeah.
We're going to spend one more day here and then head out tomorrow morning and keep on heading south towards Caratunk and obviously towards Georgia, and we'll see how far we get.
Yeah. We're back in the game tomorrow. Woo! See y'all later. Bye.